Ken. Like it?
Very pretty.
For my wife's birthday tomorrow.
Sure Miss Kramer's gonna like that.
She should. It set me back more than just a few bucks.
I'm sure.
Marriage can be an expensive proposition.
Well, being a bachelor has its drawbacks, too.
Someday the right girl will come along, Ken. Before you say I do, make sure that her tastes aren't too highfalutin. Hello?
Henry, is that you?
Just a minute, dear. Yes, dear.
You know it's my birthday.
I know it's late,
I thought you were coming home early.
but I was just on my way out.
We did plan to go out to dinner, you know.
All right, Edna. I'm on my way now.
Better be, and I mean now.
This very instant. So help me.
Why is it every year on my birthday you always
Goodbye,
manage to come
dear.
home late when you know we've made plans to go out?
She's on the warpath. Do you mind closing up?
Oh, not at all. I was gonna work late on the accounts anyway.
Well, I'll see you Monday. Okay, have a nice weekend.
Wish Mrs. Kramer a happy birthday for me.
I will. Thanks.
Hello?
Oh, Marie. It's Ken.
I've been waiting for your call. Is everything set?
Marie, I feel sick.
Something went wrong.
No, it's just me.
You did everything exactly the way Carl planned it?
Yes.
Well, then what are you sick about?
Marie, I'm just not the kind of a man to get involved in a thing like this. It's a mistake.
You were that kind of man last night.
Where's Carl?
At Larry's apartment, waiting for my call, waiting to get going.
Look, tell Carl that it's all off. Tell him that I'm going to go back to the office and undo what I've done.
If you go back there, you've seen the last of me.
Marie.
I mean it.
Now listen to me, please.
Now, look, either it's this way, Ken, or it's nothing, so make up your mind right now. Well?
Okay, Marie. Tell Carl to go ahead.
Now you're talking like my kind of man. Sure, come over first thing in the morning. Carl will have the money for us then. Yeah. Good night, honey.
So he tried to chicken out, huh?
But little Marie got him back on the track.
My little Marie is quite a sales lady. Isn't she, Larry?
Oh, yes, indeedy. Quite a gal.
Come on, we got some work to do. See you later, honey.
Yeah, quite a little sales lady.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. All right, Randy, I'm on my way. Come on, Tom.
Huh?
Robbery on the west side.
Hey, that's local. Why bother us?
300,000 in gold bullion was taken. Come on.
Where? We'll get up in the middle of the night.
When I came to, I found the safe open and all the bars of gold bullion gone.
All right, Mr. Kramer. Let's start from the beginning again.
But I've told you everything, Sheriff. You don't think I'm lying, do you?
We're only trying to get all the information we can get, Mr. Kramer. Now, you say you came back to the office because of this?
Yes. I bought it for my wife, as I said. Tomorrow's her birthday, Saturday. So when I discovered I'd forgotten it, I came back here.
And you found the burglar alarm system turned off.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you notify the sheriff's department immediately?
Well, I guess I should have, but I just didn't.
Now, you tell me that you didn't see the man that assaulted you at all.
No, Marshal. It was dark in here. I was just reaching for the light switch when it happened.
The shipment of bullion arrived when?
Yesterday.
Well, Mr. Kramer, how many employees besides yourself knew the arrival date?
Now, look, if you think it's an inside job, you're wrong, I'm sure.
How many, Mr. Kramer?
4.
How many have keys to the alarm system?
3.
Were you the last one to leave the office?
Why, no, Ken was.
Ken?
Ken Harris. He works in this department, too. He stayed to clean up some accounts.
What's Harris's address?
457 Elm Street, apartment 3B. But Ken couldn't be involved, if that's what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm. How many employees knew the combination to the safe?
Well, just the 2 of us, me and,
Yes, Mr. Kramer?
Ken Harris.
We'll have a talk with this, Mr. Harris. Thank you very much, Mr. Kramer. I'll check back with the sheriff.
Yes? Yes, he is. Who is this? Hold on. Your wife, Mr. Kramer.
Do me a favor, Sheriff. Explain to her. She'll never believe me.
Sounds like a party going on in there.
Sure does. Harris? Harris, open up. They're federal officers. Harris!
Frank?
Yeah. phone Sheriff Donaldson. Tell him to get a description of Harrison put out on all points, Tom.
All right. Frank.
Yeah?
What? Did you have to kill him?
Yeah, I had to.
If I'd known you were going to do that, I wouldn't have talked him into the deal.
I told you I didn't plan it that way. What'd you expect me to do, let the whole thing backfire on us?
He was a nice guy. He didn't hurt anybody.
Listen to her. Mother McCree.
Shut up, Larry. I'll handle this. Listen, honey. Harris wasn't built for a session with the cops. Once they worked on him, he'd have blabbed everything. Where would that leave us?
Where does that leave us now?
Safe. Plenty safe. There's no connection between us and Harris. So all we have to do is lay low, wait for things to cool off, then head for Mexico and cash in the gold.
With murder on our hands.
Now she's got a conscience.
I said I'd handle this. Go on, get out of here.
All right. All right. You two lovebirds want to be alone? Far be it from me to interfere.
Now listen, you.
Okay, okay. Nighty-night.
Sometimes I could kill that guy.
Isn't one murder a night enough?
Cut it out, will you? That was strictly business.
Oh, fine business.
Listen, Marie, I'm going to straighten you out on something. They don't wear silk dresses and high heels in the women's penitentiary. If Harris had talked, you'd have gotten 5 years. And they not only take away your nice clothes up there, but your good looks, too. I've seen dames after 5 years in jail. They look 10 years older, maybe 15. How would you like that, huh? Now, you know you wouldn't like it. Come here, honey.
Don't, Carl.
I'm going to make you forget everything except you and me.
It's no good, Carl. It won't work.
No? Well, maybe this will. There's plenty more where that came from. Don't you forget it. Plenty more. And maybe something even worse.
Hello, Clarice. This is Marie.
Lab crew is on its way, Frank. Now, I questioned the superintendent. He says that Harris came in about 6, so that means he couldn't have been at the office at the time of the robbery.
Superintendent see anybody come up after 6?
No? What's that?
Found in the waste paper basket.
Photo torn out. Well, there's the photographer's code number.
Yeah.
Photo by N.E.
I wish we had the rest of that name.
There's plenty of photographic shops and studios in the area. Means a lot of legwork.
Well, let's get started.
Huh?
That's it?
Marie Wallace, 72 South Maple Street.
Let's go. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Miss Wallace isn't dead.
How do you know?
I saw her leave about an hour ago with her bags.
With the bags?
Yeah, a couple of suitcases. Looked like she was going for a long trip.
Carl.
Where is she?
She?
Marie.
Gee, Carl, I haven't seen her in a week.
Then you talked to her on the phone.
No, not in the phone either, in over a week.
Come on, Clarice, the truth. Where is she? Where'd she go?
I don't know, I swear.
Larry,
Yeah.
you believe her?
Sure, I believe her. Just about as much as you do.
Look, if I knew where she was, why wouldn't I tell you?
Because she asked you not to. She wanted to get away from me, so she ran off.
I don't know anything about that.
You know everything about Marie. Whenever she needed help or advice, she always ran to you, didn't she?
I haven't seen or heard from her in a week. I swear I'm telling
Come off it. You and Marie have been thick for years. She wouldn't make a move without asking you first.
Guess it's different this time.
Oh, come on, Carl. How much longer are we going to let her beat around the bush?
You can save yourself a lot of trouble, Clarice.
I am telling the truth.
Okay, Larry.
Ow! Please leave me alone.
Who did this to you, Miss Halsey?
Nobody. I had an accident. Why did you come here? I didn't send for you.
Well, we found your name in an address book in Marie Wallace's apartment. There was a notation next to it which stated, in the case of an emergency, call Clarice Halsey.
You know where Miss Wallace is?
No.
The elevator man said a couple of men were up here to see you earlier.
And they want to know where she is, didn't they?
I didn't have any visitors. Leave me alone. Had enough trouble already.
Don't you care what happens to Marie Wallace?
This time, Maria will have to take care of herself.
You don't mean that.
I can't help her now.
You can if you'll tell us where she is. You told those men, didn't you?
I tried not to, but he would have killed me.
Well, who is he? Tell us who the man is, Miss Halsey.
I can't. He said if I talked, he'd come back and finish the job.
All right. Where can we find Marie Wallace?
They'll know I told you.
Miss Halsey, we're not going to tell anyone where we got our information.
All right, it's probably too late now. There's a motel on Highway 47. It's about 10 miles north of Ellenville. She's under the name of Keelsey.
Keelsey.
You'll find Marie in that motel.
Good. Thank you very much, Miss Halsey.
What is it?
Call for you in the office, Miss Keeley. Person to person, long distance. From a Clarice Halsey.
If you don't get out of here, I'll scream. I'll yell my head off.
Now, just take it easy, Marie. I only came to help.
What?
I said I came to help. Now, we've got to get moving fast. I just got here ahead of Carl, and that's pretty lucky for you.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Marie. You ran away from Carl because you were afraid. And now Carl's afraid. He's afraid you're going to talk. He wants to shut your mouth for good.
How did you find me?
Never mind. We've got to get moving. Now, start packing your bags.
Why are you trying to help me?
Marie, you've got to keep asking questions.
I want to know, Larry.
All right, Marie. You knew all along how I felt about you.
No. No, I didn't. All I knew was that you were nasty, always taking cracks at me.
Marie, that was because you were something I couldn't have. You were something belonged to Carl. I kept my mouth shut because I knew I didn't have a chance as long as you and Carl were that close together. But Marie, it's going to be different now. I'm going to keep you alive just for myself.
For yourself?
Marie, the gold. I've got the gold hidden in the trunk of my car. Do you realize that that gold could take care of us for a long time? Does that answer all your questions?
I guess so.
All right, baby. Start packing. Come on.
just left.
Hey,
With a man that must have passed us on the road.
did you get a description of the car?
Yeah.
Stopping here.
Take another look, honey. You should have known better, Marie. Larry always does what I tell him.
You dirty liar!
Marie, I didn't lie to you. Look, if it's any comfort to you, I've got the gold. It's in the trunk of my car, like I said.
All right, let's get inside. Hold it. Put your hands up.
All right. All right.
Where's the girl?
Come on, I've already missed lunch.
Here I am.
Now, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute, Marshal. I'll tell you everything. It was them. They plotted the whole thing. I didn't have anything to do with it. They forced me into it.
Lady, you're going to have from 5 to 10 years to tell your story. Right, Tom.